Hello to all my friends at DFA. I'd like to speak to you about global warming and about what we all can do to make an impact to help protect our planet and save our planet. First of all, as President of the United States, I intend to call forth from the American people their enthusiasm and their concern and their love of our country in inspiring people to get involved to help save our planet, much the same way that John F. Kennedy inspired a generation of Americans to reach for the stars. I intend to call forth that same desire for service on a more earthbound journey. And that means that I'll ask the American people to join in a great conservation effort so that we can conserve energy and conserve water. I'm going to ask the American people to join in supporting an initiative that I call the Works Green Administration, modeled after Franklin Roosevelt's WPA. This will be a great effort that will involve millions of Americans in new energy projects, including retrofitting homes with wind and solar micro-technologies, re-insulating millions of homes, creating all new industries, tapping the creative genius of the National Aeronautics and Space Administration to help create these industries and take these products for application in domestic markets. It's not only about creating new jobs, it's about reducing our carbon footprint. I want to see America transit away from reliance on oil and coal and even uranium to clean energy and safe energy. And that's what wind and solar and a lot of the cellular technologies represent. I intend to make everything in this country about energy conservation. That also means looking at our international policies and how in this past administration their quest for oil markets has taken this country down a very dangerous path of preemptive war, of trying to overthrow administrations to control their oil. We need to take a new direction in America. And that direction is to restore the planet, not only to create jobs and create new technologies, but also to look at how we can build in a national service component. There are millions of Americans who want to be of service to America. Think of what it would be like to have a President Kucinich tell the youth of America that in a Works Green administration, they'll have a chance to have a job in reforestation, in environmentally sensitive projects, or if they choose to serve in some other area. The National Service Program will provide them an opportunity to do that too, perhaps in healthcare or helping the elderly or tutoring children. We can have a country that's more united and focuses on goals that are uplifting to not only our nation but the entire planet. As President, therefore, I'll sign the Kyoto Climate Change Treaty and involve America in the world community, because I realize that with America producing 25% of the greenhouse gases, we certainly have a high responsibility to the rest of the planet. But I'll work with the other nations as well. And one of the areas that you and I know is so important happens to be our trade policies. We have to look at what NAFTA and GATT and the WTO have done to actually cause a decline of environmental quality all over the world. That's why one of my first acts in office will be to cancel NAFTA and the WTO and to go back to bilateral trade that will be conditioned not only on workers' rights and human rights, but on environmental quality principles. Imagine what it will be like when our trade relations will be based on what other countries do to make sure that their manufacturing processes and other policies are geared towards protecting the air, the water, and the land. And the United States, of course, we must set a high standard. So I thank you for the chance to speak with you, however briefly, about what my environmental policy would be and about how I believe that we can come together to help protect this common global environment. We have a common destiny. The writer Thomas Berry referred to it as the great work. It is our great work to repair the planet, to create a reconnection with nature. And because I view the world as one, because I see the world as being interconnected and interdependent, I know that what each of us does makes a tremendous difference. And so thank you for making a difference. Please join me in creating our presidency, which can repair the planet, lift it up, and create a future that we're capable of passing on to our children with great joy. Thank you very much.